Are we on? Are we on? Welcome to Basketball Heads Live. I am your host, Glenn Poole Harding. And oh boy, we have a very important show tonight. Last week, during our annual All-Star event, we experienced a shooting. Yeah, I know. This frightened players, parents, and spectators alike. The shots were outside of the housing development, but the loud sounds of the gunshots served this purpose because they was trying to get everybody to run. And of course, we always think of safety first, so we canceled the game. Thank God no one was injured or shot, but a young man attending a Lincoln Park game in Queens was not as fortunate. We first want to send a speedy recovery to that young man and his family. Hope everything's okay. I have called on my guy, who is the commissioner of Lincoln Park basketball tournament, and also a coach at Holy Cross High School. But besides Brevoort Basketball League, Lincoln Park is the only tournament that I know of in New York City who cater to high school, junior high school, and elementary kids. I think everybody else has a program connected to them. And if I'm wrong, my bad. I know the base in Queens as well, run high school and down, but they also have a college division as well. So I don't know if it was just high school and down, but salute to the people who run base. We have to be able to create a safe environment for our kids to play. Because without that, kids, at least most of the kids, have nothing to do. Not only we provide a source of entertainment, we provide an outlet for young people who love the game of basketball, a way to spend their free time, help make a high school or junior high school team, or even get a college scholarship. Because at the end of the day, we try to keep kids in school. So, without further ado, help me welcome to the show my guy, Lincoln Park Basketball Tournament Commissioner and coach at Holy Cross, Orlando Carter.
Y'all ready? Yes. You have just stepped into the world of chaos, where everybody goes hard. Come on. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Or go home. Never back down. You gotta hold your own. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. East Coast. Go hard. West Coast. Go hard. Midwest. Go hard. Dirty. Hurry up, everybody. Get online, buy your tickets, cause the game about to start.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, my guy?
I'm doing well, man. You know, considering the circumstances, man, it was good seeing you yesterday down at Dean Street. Salute to everybody down at Dean Street. And, you know, listen, we can't say enough about what you do for all the kids that's in Queens that come through Lincoln Park for all these years, man. So I just want to get into a brief history and then discuss the moment at hand, right? For those of you who are in the room, share the link to the YouTube page, right? Send it out and tell people, come on and check this out, man, because this is, you know, a town's meeting of commissioners right here. You know,
yes, sir.
We want to get other commissioners in here one day and chop it up and come up and, you know, share some ideas of how they keep their park safe and how we can go about doing the same. I know you guys are doing an excellent job over there. And a lot of times look, a lot of those things, situations are out of our hands. But if we be proactive, hopefully we can prevent the next thing from happening. Do you agree?
Yes, sir. Like it's all about right now. It's all about the kids. We have to take care of the youth. That's where it starts at.
That's right, man. So I always ask everyone come on the show, man, who introduced you to the game?
When I grew up in the project. I just had no other way. I love basketball. I love watching basketball when I grew up. I love Earl Monroe, Walt Frazier, Dean Millinger. You know, I love basketball. I even love back then. It was all the way going back to Dick Barnett.
So who was the one that introduced you to the game? Was it the neighborhood? Was it the guys in
the neighborhood? It was a guy named Tex Roberts, and that's when I started playing. When I started playing ball under the whistle was with Tex Roberts and St. Rose. I did St. Rose and I did community with Tex Roberts.
Nice. Tell everybody, man, what part of Queens you represent, man, and how was life for you growing up outside of basketball?
Well, life was good, you know. Lived in the parks. I lived in right next to Lincoln Park, right across the street. Then my mother moved, and I worked my way back over this way. Went to Far Rockaway for a little while. Came back to Queens. But like I said, at the end of the day, basketball was always my love. I coached it all my life, and I love the game.
What impact did basketball have on your life?
Very much. It taught you life is about winning and losing. Basketball teaches you about winning and losing. That's one point a lot of people don't take intact, but basketball teaches a life that it's going to be tough times and good times because it's not always going to be, not going to win every game. But if you take that part of life, it'll help you get through life.
Facts. Always tell kids you got to learn how to lose before you can learn how to win. And kids look at me like I'm crazy, like, so you want us to be losers? No, you got to know how to lose. See, it's a difference, right? Because that losing should prepare you to become a winner, all right? Or you could be like a lot of folks who enter this game who don't realize that they accepted the loser's mentality. This is why they didn't, move any further. And it's not just in ball. We're talking about in life. A lot of guys get stuck after that.
And seeing basketball too, like I always say, it's a story before the glory. And everybody got a story.
That's true. When you was coming up, who was the best player in the neighborhood when you was coming up?
Well, when I came up, and a kid named Corey, it was a kid named Carrie Biggers back in the days, older than me. He was tough. Great player. Went to Beach Channel. And then
Beach Channel. Whew, tough.
Yep. Probably the best player they ever had in life.
Yeah, I played in the Mac Tucker era. You know what I'm saying? So
I know Matt Tucker. When Matt Tucker played that, he came after him.
Yes.
And he went to Hofstra. I know Matt Tucker.
Yeah. He'll be on the show soon. Salute to my guy Charlie Reese. What up, Charlie? Staten Island Finest in the building. So, how long has Lincoln Park tournament been running over the years? And when did you step in?
I stepped in about, I can't get the right year. I meant to call my son with the right year. But it's at least 7-8 years we stepped in. But it could have been a little longer. Time goes by quick now. But it was started way before us. It's always been one of the best parks in basketball.
Was it around late 80s, 70s? When did Lincoln Park?
Well, he got involved in the 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah. But back in the days, it go way back,
Nice.
This always been the park you want to be at.
Listen, when I first started the podcast, I wanted to make sure that I got around to all the major parks, and from Rucker all the way out, from Soul in the Hole to Lincoln Park. You know what I mean? So, I wanted to make sure that those were one of my style. And I also went to Ajax as well.
I'm glad you did this because, like I said, there's a lot to it. Like, a lot of kids now don't want to hear war story. They don't want to hear about what everybody did in the past. Right now, if you coaching now, you talk about what they don't want to hear war stories. You're losing 1, 2, 3. It's what you're doing now. Because kids just Google you now and that's it. But war story, they don't watch tape of Nate Archibald, former players of their position. They don't do that. They don't want to hear war stories.
Listen, if I could go on the computer and click on the guy's story to help my situation, because so many guys come on the show that a kid can pick and choose who they want to listen to, and this is why I want to get a wide variety of people on the show, and not just the high caliber guys or some of the guys who had the horror stories. I want it all, right? So a kid can have options to choose from. If we didn't have the VHS tape and we didn't see it on television, it was a wrap for us.
But see, the thing about it right now, if you're a point guard, you should want to see what Isaiah Thomas did. You should want to see every situation. If you're a shooter, you got so many ways that you can get to it now, but kids do not study the game.
Yeah, it's sad. I listened to, Gilbert Arenas' show, and he talked about some of the young guys that they played with, and he said the young guys played just as much many video games as teenage kids in the NBA, right? So they're not watching games. They're not watching unless they have to watch it in team practice.
And that's where a lot of kids had trouble in college when they got to watch film and pick the position because they don't have the mindset to sit back and take it in. They think it's boring, but it's a reason why you have film.
That's real. Listen, it used to get on my nerves because I used to always get caught doing the wrong thing, right? For me, and I'll say this because you're a coach, right? When you're 2 passes away, that when you're 2 passes away, what we tell kids to do, to kind of point, right? So they kind of know. So I would make sure that if I'm on camera, if I'm playing, that my arms are pointing if I'm 2 passes away. Now I started to be mindful of that because I used to always get caught back door. And this would help me become a really good defensive player because not only I was watching some of the guys who I was playing with, some of their weaknesses, the things that they couldn't do, it gave me a broader picture of the game.
But see, that's the thing about with basketball is you could pick up something that you don't have to use it right away. You can use it in the fourth quarter. If you know something that he does, if he just takes that extra dribble, he goes right with it, you could pick a spot late in the game and it could come very effective for you.
Very, very true. It helped me out a lot. My cousin said this is why they become sideline stars.
Mm-hmm.
What up, cuz? He said they watch the videos and film when they miss their shots at fame and they don't make it. But then it's too late. True. Very true, cuz. Very true. Very true. They watch the stuff later on and say, damn, I could have did that. Damn, I should have been doing that. But they have a chance to do it and cut it off at the pass. So I definitely understand what my cousin's talking about, man. So why did you get involved with Lincoln Park, right? You retired, right? You don't have to do this. It's not something that you have to do. Why is this important to you?
I love to see kids go to college. I love to see kids make it. And it's been in me even when I worked. I couldn't wait to retire to do this. To be full time with it. I loved it all the time.
That's real, man. That's real. It's more of a calling, right? I say this, said this plenty of times. I in no way, shape, or form seeked out to do what I'm doing now. All of the stuff that people see me doing right now is all part of God's plan.
But you know what happens when you say that? I'm going to show people in life. Everybody has something they like to do. But you know what the key is? When you're doing something, you don't never look at your watch. That's when you know you got what you need. Because when you do something that you like, you don't even look at your watch.
That's true. That's true. I don't think I've looked at my watch doing this. Only if I'm running late or a guest is running late. That's the only time I look at the clock. But most of the time, you're right, man. It's something that fell in my lap. I love to do it. And again, it's about helping young people. and also giving those who came before me or played during my time in New York City, give them their flowers as well, which is definitely.
And see, like I said, when everybody got something in life and that you have a gift, you just gotta find it. But when you do find it, you don't even have to wait and watch again.
Talk that talk, Coach. Let them know. And you know, it's so crazy, right? Because again, you know, we always see each other on the scene, no matter what it is. You know, whether I'm covering the game or you just going to watch a game and we bump into each other, there's always love and that camaraderie, man. But man, we were both affected by something last week that that kind of shook both our communities, man. And you know, I'm gonna start first. This year, during our second annual All-Star event, started out as a beautiful day.
Okay.
From our 10U, 12U, and junior high school games were all excellent games. We gave out some prizes, some giveaways. People came down to the parks. Salute to one of my students who have a clothing line called Everything Foreign. He gave me a whole bunch of gear to give out to some kids. And then another guy who came through, salute to my guy, Go Getter. He had the clothing line called Go Getter. And he came down as well and threw me some things to hand out to some kids, man. So, you know, again, when we do positive things like that, it brings out positivity in others, and people want to do the right thing.
But you know what? Not to say also too, we save more than you lose. At the end of the day, you're never going to have 100%, but you look how many kids out here doing this now. Look how many kids right here in Lincoln Park. Every week is a kid that wasn't recruited or found that they didn't know about, and they jumping on them.
Yeah. Same thing here. Before we fixed the parks, you know, and even when the park was fixed, kids wasn't using it until they start seeing other people out there playing, and that kind of brought things together. But back to what I was saying, right? Well, let us to being here tonight. That there was an incident that occurred outside the projects,
right?
Where the Coliseum sits right in the middle of the housing development, same like King Towers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only way to get to it because you got to go to the center. There was first we thought it was gunshots the first time, but for coming to find out it was firecrackers, and they drove around to the other side of the housing development and shot in the street and took off. We had numerous cops at our games, at every game. Our community board, police department is always here and doing a great job. So we definitely want to thank them. But unfortunately, the incident did happen. People started running. We had a lot of visitors. The park was actually packed, and people started running.
And that's the thing about it is, it puts what we're doing for what's helping everybody. Like right now, most kids cannot afford to go to a Knick game and see it.
Talk that talk. That's real.
Now, when you get a chance, like even right now, every year with New York, you get a chance to see an NBA player, or whatever. A kid right now cannot pay $200-300 to go to a Knick game. And not even and then can't even afford a $20 hot dog.
Yeah.
So with all this give you everything. You know, but you only have a few here and there that happens, but at the end of the day, it's doing more good than bad. And when these tournaments keep crime down. Crime is down with these tournaments because people's in there watching games and doing something. It keeps more people safe than more damage.
That's so true, man. That's so real. Look, we are definitely crime stoppers.
Yep.
You know, when the games are going on in our neighborhoods, we're definitely crime stoppers. I think it was definitely somebody young who wanted to see people run. Because
yeah, but also too
there wasn't when they shot at, it wasn't like they were shooting at somebody. They just shot in the air because they know that they would get a reaction.
And also, too, when people have beef, they like to bring it to a crowd because that's the easier way to get away.
Yeah, but this, again, speaking on this incident that happened with us, again, it wasn't even near the park.
Right. That's the same that.
So,
And like here, the bottom line is some people look that way. This is great for the kids, and then you're gonna always have a bad apple to try to destroy what you got. But it's all about the kids and all about their future. Give them another chance to get out to make a better life, and that's all we do this for, is to give everybody a chance to have a better life.
since you've been involved, just off the top of your head, a roundabout number, how many kids did you see that Lincoln Park helped since you've been a part of it? We already know it's definitely
I can start telling you. I can tell you from all the way back to Lamar, Showtime, Hamadou. These are kids that played here. It could go on. Jordan Walker. All these kids that came through here have played. And the list go on. I'm leaving out some.
I know you are. It's Lincoln Park.
I could go on. It's deep.
What happened? What day was that incident happened at your park? Because ours happened on last Thursday night.
It was a Friday night.
So it happened. Okay, so ours happened Thursday. Yours happened Friday.
Right. Yep.
Is the young man okay?
Yes, the kid is okay.
Okay, that's good. Thank God for that. Because I'm saying to myself, damn, hold on. Yours happened Thursday. Mine's happened Thursday. Yours happened Friday. And we the only two tournaments that's pretty well known that do high school.
And see, the thing about it is, like right now, the games right now are going on. Anybody enjoying the games right now? I'm sitting here doing like this because the mosquitoes are out bad tonight. So, and like I said, this is all you want in the summertime. How many families right now could go to Great Adventure? How many families could take their kid away for vacation? Times are still hard.
That's real.
Right,
you're right, cuz look, I understand that. We can't save them all, but if we just put the effort to try, right? But, and we can at least keep them all safe.
But like I say also too, is with this happening, what we'll do, the guys that you have kids that may be 15, but 10, 20 years from now, they'll take on do the same thing because somebody did it for them. It's something that it's not everybody gonna be a pro, but this torch could always be passed. It's never enough help. It's never gonna be enough help. When you get every time you recruit another person that do this, it's gonna help.
Why is Lincoln Park basketball tournament so important to the kids that live in the surrounding communities and that community as well?
Well, they know it's a great pass and they love playing the game. And you always got the next one, and then somebody always want to be the next one. And there's always another kid that takes and knows the history of what goes on here.
How important is that for the kids to know the history of Lincoln Park and the people that came before them?
Because it gives them that stride. Because you know what? A kid that want to be good will say, I want to be better than that one. And that gives them that. It's always going to be the next one. And when I hear this tournament here, you know how many kids got college out of this? It's unbelievable. Right now, kids right now that's playing this tournament right now before playoff, colleges are calling them already. And I'm talking about all the way to freshmen.
Wow. Well, the message.
I'm looking forward to you being out here next week.
Nah, I'm gonna come through. I already told my staff I'm not gonna come around one day, depending. What days do you guys run your tournament?
It's always Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Okay, so I gotta come out there Wednesday because ours is Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Yep, I told you, come on.
Nah,
We
I
gotta
got
keep
you.
we gotta keep it going. I'm gonna come out to yours too.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Nah, we gonna make that happen for sure. So I said that I disagree. Said I was saying you can't let the defeat and still do what you're right, cuz. You're right. No, I believe that. I believe that because a lot of people will say, yo, you guys still gonna have the tournament? Yes. You know,
We playing right now. We
we
playing
lost.
right now.
We lost. Look, I'm gonna keep it with a buck. We lost 2 teams because of that situation. But I think it's it's best for them to feel that they're safe and okay than for them to be worried. I think for the other team that stayed, we appreciate you, and definitely we're gonna make sure that we do everything we can in our power to keep everyone safe. We did a lot of proactive work, a lot of take a lot of more preventive measures to make sure that kids stay safe. I have some contacts to the mayor's office, and I'm gonna reach out in the next couple of days. Is there anything you would like me to relay or on your
Well, what
behalf?
I would just like right now, like I said, with the police out here now, they were here now. The point is that if somebody see something, say something.
We got this don't snitch thing in our neighborhoods, right? In our culture. And I think too many times we take jail culture and bring it into civilian life. Like, everybody's not a criminal. I'm a civilian. And I tell people right off the bat, if I see you doing something to a child, or I know you had a hand in doing something to a child, it's a wrap. Especially somebody I know, it's a wrap. I don't care what you think about me, and I don't care what you think about how I am with the police, because we work hand in hand with the police to keep everybody safe. That's my job. I'm an advocate for children. That's my job outside of that, being a dean of a high school, right? And an educator.
But looking at it,
Since we're both coaches and we deal with kids, we all fall in that.
And thing about it, we both deal with kids all year round.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
It's like a preacher. Preachers is not a preacher on Sunday. He's a preacher all year round.
That's right. That's right. So, I'm going to say this again, man. The fact that you're retired, don't have to do what you're doing, and you're still out there working with these kids, man, I commend you and salute you, my brother. We appreciate you, and we thank you for all the things that you've done over the years out there in Queens and Lincoln Park, man. Definitely appreciate you, brother, for sure.
That's right. I'll be with you next week, and I'll be at your tournament real soon.
For sure, for sure. What advice can you give parents and coaches, right, that want to come out there and visit your tournament? Is there anything we can say to them?
Well, I tell you what, you can eat well, you can watch a good game, and you'll have a good time.
That's right, and you definitely will feel safe.
You'll feel safe, and you will come back.
That's real, and I think we can say the same thing on our note. My games is going on right now, Coach. Without you getting bit up too much, would you like to go outside and give the world a sneak peek?
All right, hold on. I'm doing it right now.
All right, cool. All right, people, we're going into the legendary Lincoln Park. Coach Orlando Carter going to take us through and show us the community, man, because this is what we got to do. We got to stick together as a community, and we also have to hold each other accountable to make sure that our children stay safe. Please, if you know someone, share this link with them. Share this show with them. Let everybody know we have to work together to keep our streets safe. Lincoln Park is another park that also.
Sugar Park right now. Here comes my son right here.
Host one in New York versus New York. There you go. What's up, my man?
Hey, what's up?
No doubt, brother. No doubt, man. Salute to you.
That's my son.
Yeah. Appreciate you. Thanks for helping Pops get on too, man.
Huh?
I told him to thank for helping you get on, because without him, you don't get on today.
Yep. I'm in the park.
I'm gonna bring you to the court now.
Bet. Yeah, you hear Mr. Softy. You definitely hear Mr. Softy. He's definitely out there.
But you know I had to say that I was singing like, boy, I know my role when I play. You heard that I'm talking when I say it. Oh, I'm a bad boy, but I don't want to be close. I make it feel like I need to be there with you. Get up.
Yeah, we good, coach.
Here we go. We got to first to go. For final quarter.
Hey, coach, I see Sonny out there. Huh?
Tell Sonny, come here. I'm saying, what's up?
That's go ahead. What's up?
What up, King?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. Just show me post some love. I'll be out there next Wednesday.
You said what?
You'll be out here next week.
I bet we here when you come. We here.
No.
Okay, we good?
Yeah, we good, coach. I appreciate you.
I'll talk to you later, good buddy.
All right, take care.
I got that shirt for you.
All right.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right. Oh, man. Look, you see how quick that was? Just a short conversation between men that's standing up in their communities to make sure that kids are being safe. I want to salute Coach Orlando Carter, Commissioner of Lincoln Park basketball tournament, and also Coach at Holy Cross, doing a hell of a job out there, making sure the kids have something to do, stay safe, and also play a game that they love to play. And we're doing the same thing here in the Brevard Basketball League. Well, I'm about to get out of here. I am your host, Glenn Pooh Harding, and you've been watching Basketball Heads Live, the podcast on NYC Basketball Network. Keith Thompson, Basketball Channel. How you doing, sir? Originally from New York. Glad I found this channel. No doubt. Appreciate you. Thank you. For everybody, make sure you subscribe to the show. Share this show. Share this link with everybody, man, because we got to get the word out there that we have to help keep New York City parks safe. Strictly for the kids, man. And on that note, we out of here. Peace.